extra bar. Once you've got a bit of tyre rubber in your hands, then that's it, it's with you for the rest of your life. It certainly is for me. This year it's a wee bit different. We came here last year with a clear intention to win the race, and that was a very strong strategy in our car because it knew it broke the back of the competition for the World Championship. This year I've got a much more relaxed environment. So I'm sitting with you guys in a nice air-conditioned unit, whereas downstairs the drivers are got that stomach churning feeling. They're trying to eat a little bit of pasta or some yogurt and banana and honey, thinking about that first lap in the run up the hill. But ultimately, it's going to be a tough race. Yesterday, from an Audi perspective, qualifying wasn't ideal. From a fan perspective, it probably was because it shook the grid up a little bit. There was a slight bit of drizzle at the beginning of the qualifying session, so for the GT guys, they were sort of in that in-between, you know, going out on slicks or intermediates, and they eventually, it all dried up, everything was fine. When we got onto the track, we had a stupid technical problem. There's a trigger that when the car passes the pits, that basically it resets, if you like, and then it knows where it is as it's going around the track. And there was an issue with that trigger, which affected both cars. So the car, effectively, in all of its systems, whether the hybrid system, the regeneration of that, and the boosting, the calculations for all the fuel figures, because now it's an energy formula and you're only allowed so much fuel per lap, and all of those calculations were a little bit out. And so from that point of view, the guys had a bit of a tough time, but they still got 4th and 6th on the grid. So in a way, it was disappointing because I personally believe it should have been a 1st or 2nd, or at worst a 1st or 3rd. But on the other side of it, like I said, it gives you guys something to sort of watch going up into turn 1. Because like Duval, who's starting the #1 car, is pretty buzzed. And I think turn 1, I think he sort of thinks that's where the race is going to really kick off. It's a 6-hour race. It's going to be pretty tough for some of you that came around the garage earlier on. We talked about the tyre side of things, and that's a very important part around here. It's a difficult tyre. The way we look at a circuit, and as we talk, is how much energy does the tyre take on that circuit. And this is quite a high energy circuit. It's got a lot of long loaded corners. You know, just around here, it's triple right-hander, it's adverse camber, so the road falls away from you, so the left rear tyre's hanging on, and it's taking all of the load of the car. We're pulling nearly 4G through there, and it's roughly just under a 900 kilo car. So 9 times 4, there you go, 36. You know, 3,600 kilograms of force is going through that left rear tyre in a way, and that's hard work for it. And so therefore we've got to think on our strategy, on our setup, and we've got to be pretty cute on how we play it. Now ideally you want to try to double stint the tyre, so that's 2 tankfuls of gas, or diesel in our case, because the regulations in this championship, you cannot refuel and do tyres at the same time, because they want to push into efficiency, whether it be the fuel efficiency or from the tyre manufacturer, not just the softest compound possible and changing them all the time, but actually a little bit of conservation of that. So we've been able to get some tyre compounds and constructions that give us the performance in the qualifying, but also give us a longevity as well. So ideally your idea is to try and double stint. If you don't, you lose 25 seconds. So that all plays into the whole strategy. It's 25 seconds, give or take, for 2 guys to change all 4 wheels. So next time you have to change your tyres and you go to your garage, and then they take more than 30 seconds, give them hell. Don't pay for more than 30 seconds. The clouds seem to be lifting a little bit. We're not expecting rain.